Namaskar. We are seeing Avinashi Ayurveda. In the previous section, we have considered some of the causes of blood disorders. We also consider how blood disorders can be identified, and if there is such a type of blood disorder, it is automatically important to consider blood disorders from the perspective of Ayurveda. As we look at the example, replacing the blood of the entire body is a somewhat experimental treatment today, and the treatment of bad blood was described in written form 3000 years ago. If we consider that the spirit of understanding in this is the same, we can realize how profound the vision of the ancient Ayurveda was. Therefore, while considering the cause from the perspective of Ayurveda, some more reasons are added, and it becomes necessary to consider the reasons due to the which blood disorders can occur. And then, even if the cause of blood disorders are not considered now, if we look at the reference to the disease that they described in Ayurveda that have blood disorders, then the treatment of blood disorders can be easy. This is the main idea behind the discussion. If we want to be the sure of this some extent, when a cancer patient is examined in the laboratory, the blood is taken, and if we look closely the color of the blood, we appear dark chocolatey in color. And on the contrary, if we look at the blood of a small child, it will seem very bright red. I would like to draw your attention to this fact, that this is a kind of evil of blood from the point of view of Ayurveda. This concept is not effective today's experimental school of such as laboratory. The word cancer is not described in Ayurvedic science with the word cancer. Then the question easily comes to the mind whether there are any measure for this disease in Ayurveda, this ancient science. Countries change with time, languages change, words change. So, if we keep thinking with the some words or the same language, some limitations will be definitely come and will come. But Ayurveda science, while thinking about this, even if the time has changed, the country has changed, the language has changed, even if the time has changed, while studying all subjects on the basis of the qualities and actions, has made all kinds of plans that are possible. Therefore, even if the country and time have changed, treatment can be done on the basis of the symptom of the disease, the nature of the disease, the factors involving in the disease according to the Ayurveda. In such a situation, Ayurveda has made a statement due to which it can be easy to treat even if the country changes the language from time to time. We want to see what is the said in Ayurveda as a theory. It says that even if a disease or illness cannot be named, it can be treated. There can be no lack of doctor in it, because not all diseases can ever be named. Therefore, if there is a possibility to giving a name, we can treat that disease by the considering it basis principle. Therefore, even without giving a name to the disease, even when the name of the disease itself is not described, the simple and easy meaning of this, that the theory can be used at the time and treatment can be done. And therefore, if someone give a name to a disease in the future. If we ask whether there is any answer in Ayurveda, the answer can be permanent yes, and therefore no matter that name of the disease comes up with or anonymous, it is possible to treat it easily by considering the symptoms, the qualities behind symptoms, and some other teaching described in Ayurveda. Not all parts will be expressed here. However, this is an attempt to arouse curiosity in everyone. Based on all this explanation, if we can treat the cause of the disease by leaving aside the chances of our success are highest. Here, after the considering the hot cause, it is certain that the medicine we are going to use while treating should be of the cold quality, because the disease caused by the causes of the hot qualities is almost unlikely to be cured by hot treatment, and therefore the medicine to be used here can only be of the cold quality. This idea is very close and important. Perhaps some medicines can be hot, but in the language of the scholars it must be rasayan and also sweet vipak. Since this part is bit scientific, I will not talk much about it now. If we can treat it in this way, the chances of success are higher. That is my experience. The reason I say the probability is the highest in that in Indian philosophy it is explained that a person's life is fixed and cannot be changed. So the answer to what medical sciences actually does in this, the lifespan that is given to you is considered through medical sciences as to how it will be comfortable for that lifespan. There may be a differences of the opinion on this, but according to the philosophy, what is given has been arranged in coherent manner by the scientist. If we accept it without ego, I think that may questions in life, the complexity of questions can be reduced. Now the important question in this disease can affect everyone regardless of country, language, region, religion, caste. This means that this disease is present in all times and places. In such situation, the question arises, is there any disease available in Ayurveda that shows the directions of that similar disease? And if there is, can we think in that way? I think there is a definitely disease similar to this in Ayurveda. We will think about it in the next part, and then can the disease help in determining the future directions? The answer is yes. We will definitely discuss this in the next part of the and the last part of the disease. Thank you very much.